Hello YouTube, Team L3W Williamson here with a deck profile on my Kagero deck. My just Dragonic Overlord in general kind of deck. This is my for now deck until the Legion comes out, the Grade, the X, and Vortex Dragonic, because I'm not looking forward to the other ones. So first off, we're starting with the Gray Zeros. The starting Vanguard, Draco Kid. This is a grade 3 searcher, because in this deck you need the grade 3s, like ASAP. Although you're never Greylock, but you know, having grade 3 is not that bad. Hashtag Morikawa. So, I run 8 criticals, the bar, and then the new one. Well, not new one, but the recent one that came out, I guess. Then 4 draws. I run 2 Seal Dragon draws and then the normal one, because sometimes I just want a Soul Charger for power or just retire. So two of each. Then you know the normal for heal triggers. I prefer Dragon Monk Genjo because I like old school, and Overlord's an old school kind of deck, even though the new cards came out and everything. So 2 Kimnara, because this is a counterblast a lot. I don't want to add 4 or 3. Only use her when I really need to, like when I'm against Lurators or something. I just do it against Bruno. Then 2 Gojo, because if you don't have anything that you don't want in your hand and you want to drop it, especially with this deck, since you recycle the Overlords to retire things, this is not a bad card. Or if you ever just like don't want any cards, you just use a skill. Not just that, but with Rebirth, you lock it, so use the skill, drop and draw, then lock it. It's not that bad. And I have these 2 instead of other Kimnaras because when attack hits, at the end of that turn, the end phase of that turn, you send these back and then you retire a grade 1. So it's not that bad. Plus in this deck you need the cards going back into the deck because you deck out easily. 1 Quinta Wall, because why not? 3 PGs, Maria. I would prefer Bari, but Maria seems to be a lot easier to come by. 4 Griffin, because you search for Dragonic Overlord in general, meaning just Brick Ride. But you have to drop another grade 3. Doesn't matter since you recycle this thing. So I run 11 grade 2s. 10 Nahalem, 3 Nahalems. From when Vanguard started coming out, I know those flash decks that they were giving out. This is where Nahalem came from. He looks pretty badass, so I just added him instead of the other one. Then 4 Burnout, because why not? You know, you Soul Blast 1, and then you pick an Overlord card from your drop zone and put it on the bottom of your deck. So practically you're stacking your deck and you get a free retire. Then 4 Burning Horn, because this deck is just Overlord, so it's nice 12k beater all the time. Plus I have the other 9k beaters and the 10ks. Then 3 Break Rides, because it's much better than the original Dragonic Overlord. It's a restanding one, so why not? This deck just restands the Vanguard, so it doesn't matter if your opponent locks you or retires you. All you need is your Vanguard. So 3 Dragonic Overlord the ends, the SP from Fighters Collection. So when attack hits, doesn't matter if it's a rear guard, you can blast 2, discard a copy, and stand it. So with this deck, you can do this so many times that it's pretty crazy. Although you might waste a lot of counterblasts, so just in case I keep Rebirth instead of just going full Rebirth. You know, 3D end comes in handy. Plus they're, 11k beaters. Then 2 Rebirth.